oil company. So tell us a little bit about.
Well, we're here in the kitchen in our culinary center where we serve food daily. We have a wine bar. We have all kinds of things going on, but we love to bring in guest chefs. This is my first live stream, so this is kind of fun for me. I know you're a pro at it. And I have not fixed her recipes before. So this is going to show you how easy it is to prepare these kind of meals at home.
And I think just an ounce of, just being prepared. I'm just excited to be here with the olive oil chef here, and just to really be able to explore also how little adjustments can even be made to your taste. So I'm excited about it. So the first thing is salmon cakes. So we'll share the recipe for the salmon cakes, and we're going to start blending things. So we want to show the salmon fillets.
Yeah, so I'm going to poach the salmon for 5 to 10 minutes. We've got a half a cup of water. And of course, we need some white wine. We love this Bonfi Pinot Grigio. It's a beautiful blend with salmon. It doesn't overpower the flavor. But we're just going to go ahead and turn this on and let it poach for 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah. And just to note that we are doing this right now. It is, what day is today? The 25th of April. And Donna and I are good friends. So we're inner circle friends. And I've also been tested antibody negative for COVID. So just some good stuff about that, but always taking precautions, as Donna has been doing with her store here. And I'm a big supporter of women-owned businesses, as you know. So one of the reasons that we are here today too, don't forget, our small businesses are still open, are still working behind the scenes with some modifications. So we'll share that with you too. All right, so our ingredients. Quarter cup of white wine already poured in there, a teaspoon of dill.
And I've got some fresh dill here. We'll just put in there.
Yep. 8 ounces of salmon. We have that there. And you could also, if you don't have fresh salmon, you could do canned salmon. And then 1 egg beaten.
Yeah, we have
about to beat it. I'm going to beat it. Okay. 2 stalks of celery minced.
Here.
We get some extra. And an onion minced. Half a bunch of cilantro.
Already done that.
Beautiful. Teaspoon of ground coriander. I love coriander.
Which I ground it fresh in this. I just love the smell of fresh herbs when you grind them this way.
Me too.
So we've got that ready.
Okay. And a tablespoon fresh lemon juice. We're going to be squeezing that in a second. As well as a half a cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of parsley, and some gluten-free breadcrumbs. But what we can do instead of breadcrumbs, we really want to stay very low carb and grain-free. But my favorite thing to add is falafel powder. So falafel powder is with chickpeas, and it's also seasoned and spiced already. So it can make adding in for something to hold the salmon cakes together a really nice touch. So.
And one thing we did here, we have gluten-free buns, so we toasted them and ground them up in our food processor. So that's another alternative, but the falafel is lower carbs.
Yep. And then salt, pepper, and butter, or purified ghee. So those are great things to have. All right, I'm going to start beating the egg. And
we've got our fish cooking.
And you guys can do it with us. So how exciting. Tell your friends, share this. We're going to be cooking. And again, the recipe, the salmon cake recipe, page 284 of the Hormone Fix. Excited about that. And
also, we are going to be selling these dinners today and tomorrow. 2 salmon cakes, roasted asparagus for $19.99. It's all keto and gluten-free. So we'll have 2 days of that. If you'd like to order, you can call the store at 912-602-9736. And you can also order on the website, NilesOliveOil.com.
And it's keto green. So what we're doing, everything here is going to be all together less than 5 grams of carb. And we have for dessert the keto chocolate pudding, which is amazing. And it's dairy-free too, because I'm dairy-free. So my recipes are dairy-free, gluten-free, and pretty much grain-free. So really nice way to combine food and stay healthy. Why is it good to be keto green? Because it improves insulin sensitivity and it improves our, just resilience in general. We want to become more insulin sensitive. That helps us manage blood sugar and that helps support our immunity. So, all right. So we've
So,
got this
I'm really
together.
not familiar with the keto diet. Tell me the basics of it.
Well, there's keto and then there's keto green.
Yeah,
So
what
there's
is
keto
the
dirty
difference?
versus keto green. When we talk keto, we're really referencing a high fat diet, pretty much higher fat, good quality protein, and low carb, restricting our carbohydrates. And the reason we do that is so our blood sugar stays stable and we shift from using gluten.
Yep, going. So instead of the ghee or the coconut oil, we're going to use lemon oil.
Yep.
I was going to throw a little twist on you. And also, I like to drizzle it with our lemon balsamic after it's cooked, and it gives it a real sparkle. It just brings it alive. I love this on any kind of crab or fish cakes.
Nice,
The other thing I love
nice.
to do is, excuse me, I'm going to grab these
Okay.
cucumbers. This Sicilian lemon is great in tonic water with a glass of lemon. Balsamic is so good for your digestive system. And cucumbers,
You put the website in there. That'd be great.
cucumbers are very hydrating, and it's just a nice little snack. So by adding a Sicilian lemon balsamic to a cucumber, I'm at a dash of salt, and then I want you to taste them. And it's so easy and so simple. I have some lemon sea salt that we're going to use here. But this is a nice side dish to any fish and an easy salad. And actually, I like keeping a Tupperware full of these cucumbers and just nibble on them like candy because they're so good.
And cucumbers
Tell me
are good for you too.
They're
Cucumbers are very alkalinizing, and that's what we want. When we're eating keto, we want the green part. So a lot of the alkalinizers. So the herbs, the spices, are incorporated into the recipe, so they're alkalinizing. So with that too, I'll just share with you with Keto-Green 16, which is coming out May 5th. So my new book, Keto-Green 16, not yet available, but it will have color pictures of our beautiful dishes. But right now you can get some of the special bonuses, which includes my chocolate pudding, keto chocolate pudding. And so the bonuses are, if you go to dranna.com/keto-green, or just at my website, dranna.com, like DRANNA.com, you can see all the places you can order the book. A big shout out to our local booksellers. Want to support the local booksellers in your neighborhood too. And then enter your receipt number, your order number on my order page at dranna.com/keto-green. And that'll get you there. So you have the 3-day meal plan to get you started. These amazing feast recipes with our chocolate mousse, which I really love. It also has my keto cocktail in there. But beautiful. This is the one that time allows. We will be doing this, and if our avocados ripen in the meantime, went to get fresh avocados, and when they're hard, they're like avocados are so tricky, right?
They are. You have to get them
There's
at the right moment.
Exactly, a 2-day window.
And I throw a little twist on that chocolate because we love using blood orange olive oil with our brownie mix or any chocolate because orange and chocolate is a great complement. So I might throw a little in there just to twist it.
I love it. And the more, healthy fats, that's what really is important. We need fats for hormone balance. And so then the quick start guide, which is great. So all of these are there for you to download when you pre-order Keto-Green 16, and you can see some of these recipes, especially the chocolate one that I hope we get to. So we need a 1/4 cup of this, or how much did we say of the 1 cup? We won't need to use that much. We use less. Or we can guess. We can guess.
You know,
We're
I always
chefs.
guess. You know,
I love to guess.
I use a recipe as a guideline,
Ooh, that
not
looks
necessarily
great.
science.
Yeah,
Think it's
exactly. Me too.
completely finished?
The hardest thing, Caroline Ely, one of this most amazing chefs, too, plus does the photographs for my book in Keto-Green 16. You see this gorgeous cover. She also has done the photographs, and Donna is a food photographer. I did not know this about her till yesterday. And so, so getting the recipes right down to a science. It is a science. So very good. All right.
I don't know where they put my
Well,
yeah, we're gonna wing it.
our side dish is asparagus. So we're just going to roast this with some olive oil.
Lemon, olive oil,
and
salt,
salt.
and pepper. But what I like to do with these is this end tends to be woody, and if you just break it, it'll break where it softens. So we'll break those down
Okay.
first.
You can do this while you're doing that. This is kind of This is a nice stress reliever.
This needs another minute or two.
Cool.
So feeding your body with the right foods, we call it and refer to it often as culinary medicine, because you're healing yourself with the foods you eat.
Yeah.
And that's why it's so important to pay attention to what you're putting in your body.
Mm-hmm. And the ingredients matter. The right ingredients, like olive oil. Olive oil is a medicine, or if it's rancid and heated way too high, it can become a poison. So how you cook and how you prepare really does make a difference. There is an art and a science to it. It makes a tremendous difference. And then, just improving our enjoyment of the food we eat through flavors, like different types of olive oil, seasoning, spices, herbs. These are all alkalinizers, and that helps your body detox. That decreases inflammation. It's an antioxidant. So salmon is one of our Keto-Green 16 foods. And the reason is because salmon is really rich in omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3s are important because that is important for every cell membrane in your body. It's important for cardiovascular health, brain health, neurologic health, and just name it. It's critically important from there. Okay.
So here's your lemon olive oil.
Lovely. I'm going to do my salt
Your
here.
little salt.
Look at this creation that Donna
So I
made.
make these out of local shells and oyster shells that I just have fun sculpting them. I sit on my porch and throw them together. It's very therapeutic, but they're fun. It's a nice tablescape for a coastal lake table.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. This is fabulous. Okay. And we love salt. Salt is minerals. Minerals are important for our body, important for our cell membranes. And this is the lemon
olive oil.
Yeah.
So lemon olive oil is fused. So the lemons are actually crushed with the olives at the time that they infuse it.
Now, I like that you put parchment paper down. Tell me, why do you do that?
I do that because it helps keep your trays cleaner.
Yeah.
Easier to. I do that
clean.
with pretty much anything I roast on that. A good friend taught me that trick, but it makes.
I love olive oil.
Just go for it. Roll it around.
How's that? Yeah.
Roll it up.
Yeah.
You can't have too much.
It's so gorgeous.
You know, in the Mediterranean, they consume almost 20 liters a year, and yet they're living into their hundreds because without Alzheimer's, without heart afflictions, all that, because there's so many benefits to pure olive oil.
One of the best blue zones.
Yes. Right? And Americans, on average, consume 1 liter compared to the Mediterraneans who consume almost 20. Big difference.
Big difference. And olive oil is cardiovascularly healthy. It's oleic acid. We can actually measure oleic acid in your blood, and higher concentrations are associated with better cardiovascular health, brain health, cellular health, decreased inflammation, including autoimmunity.
Yes. It's a monounsaturated fat, and it's so good for you. So when I come in the morning, I take a shot of olive oil every day. I come turn the lights on, and I take a shot. Oh, did you taste those yet? Isn't that amazing? One simple ingredient, and it's like candy, isn't it? It's so good.
So good. So that's the cucumbers with the balsamic. What was it?
Sicilian lemon balsamic.
Sicilian lemon balsamic. It's a clear balsamic. Beautiful.
White balsamic. And then I'm also today using our lemon twist sea salt, which is an Egyptian sea salt, and it's infused with lemon. So I'm kind of keeping with that fish lemony theme.
I love it.
And that's what's on the cucumbers as well.
And we're going to talk about wine pairings in a little bit too. So I'm excited about that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the salmon's ready.
I think that's good consistency there.
How
See how it's just starting to flake apart. Woo. So we don't want it overcooked. We're in a good place. Go ahead and turn that off.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh, Heather says, I love olive oil, lemon olive oil. Melissa, lemon balsamic sounds amazing. Yes.
It is.
We can close up on the lemon balsamic so you can see that. And your website here, Donna, what's your website here?
GoldenIslesOliveOil.com. And we ship anywhere in the U.S., so you can order online.
Have you ever heard of bacon olive oil?
Yes, we have bacon olive oil as well.
Sure, bacon olive oil and smoked olive oil.
Mm-hmm.
These are not ones that
we
I've
have over
tasted.
75 flavors. So no matter what you're cooking, we have a combination that will just elevate your dish to the next level. The bacon olive oil we love combining with the maple balsamic. Oh my gosh, for a salad dressing or for a pork marinade. It was so wonderful.
Good. All right.
All right. So now we can
just show this again real quick so you can see. Beautiful, flaky, nice salmon.
How
okay.
should we transfer that?
Superfood salmon, rich in omega. So again, healthy fats with this diet. We want that. That's critically, it's really important. And I know many of you watching, because I recognize some names there, have the Hormone Fix. So you can open up to page 284 in the Hormone Fix. And that will give you the salmon cake recipe. So good. Okay. What was I doing?
If any of you guys have questions during this cooking class, feel free to enter them into the comments, and then we will read them out and let Dr. Anna and Chef Donna answer your questions while we're live.
So
I'll get this in here, and then I'll let you start showing us how to mix this baby up.
Well, yeah, just a little bit here, a little bit there. We'll flow with that. And actually,
smells so good.
Let me go ahead and just kind of show you the recipe ingredients. You can see that. I'm going to give the book to Cortland here, our amazing assistant who's helping us out. You can screenshot that recipe if you don't have it, snapshot it with your phone, but otherwise it's page 284 in the Hormone Fix. So
I don't know which one you want to use to mix your mix, but I'm going to get this out of your way.
thank you. All right. So we'll put a bunch of little stuff together, which is so much fun. And this is really good. I like the, we're just combining it all together. Oh, there we go, a little bit more and less. One thing I'm terrible at is measuring. So what we're going to do, we're going to add in our egg.
I'm an anti-measurer.
Oh, yay. We're going to add in our egg. The big thing is that we want this to stick. So got our egg in there. Oh, and celery is so good. So a handful of celery. We said maybe 2 handfuls of celery. 2 stalks for this recipe. We're making a little bit more than, that was probably, how many ounces of salmon?
That was probably a pound of salmon.
A pound of salmon. So this is about triple recipe. Double recipe, right? Double recipe. Okay. Adding in our herbs. Fennel is amazing. So we love the fennel. Let's see what else we've got here. That just a little bit goes a long way. And then our cilantro. And so, now I love greens, and you guys can play with it. And also onions. So onions really make it. I'm going to see, don't want to have it too overpowered with onions, but our lemon, we need more. We can do more. And then coriander. Coriander is one of my favorite all-time herbs. Coriander is great on meat. It's great on fish. And it smells so good.
I know. Especially because it's fresh ground.
And it is one of the most alkalinizing herbs as well. So you see that we've just piled in our ingredients here. We've got the salmon, onions, celery, fennel, parsley, cilantro. It's a really incredible mix. And the coriander. Gorgeous.
And you should smell it. It smells wonderful.
And the mayo. We want to do the mayo. Okay, now before I add the mayo, I'm going to add the breadcrumbs. Thank you. All right. So it calls for, I don't like to put too much. It does call for a cup of breadcrumbs, but we're putting just enough to keep it together. How much mayo? We'll see. This is beautiful. Okay. And you can make homemade mayo too. Oh.
That's so pretty.
Really, really, really pretty. We will need more breadcrumbs. Donna, will you pour some more breadcrumbs in here? More of the chickpea flour, the falafel flour. Yeah.
Tell me when.
Yep.
little
Keep
more?
going. Yep. That's perfect. And do you smell that? Do you smell how good that smells?
Yeah. Wonderful.
That is so good. I think more mayo. I'm going to put some more mayo in there too, just to hold it together. What do you think?
Yeah.
A little more. I'll put the rest of that in there. Yeah. I'm going to plate it on a tray.
I'm going to try here for you.
Okay, thank you. And just mix it up real nice. You can add more if you want, or you can leave the rest of some of the herbs and you can leave the rest of the herbs for decorating your plate, decorating the tops of the salmon cakes. Because remember, the salmon's already cooked, so you don't have to recook this. It'll just stay in the fridge till you're ready to eat it. So how's our asparagus?
Yeah, it's still going.
And so it depends on how you're doing this. If you want to make one large one for your plate or two medium-sized ones. And you typically, like if you think this is about, I can't measure without measuring, but about 3 ounces. So we could do 2 3-ounce salmon cakes, and that would be like 6, that's a 6 ounce. You have yeah, we'll need another tray. So it is a lot. It turns into a nice amount. This looks so good. So here, let me show you.
So we do have one question right now while you're working on putting the cakes together. Is that low-carb breadcrumbs is the question from one of our viewers.
Well, for this amount, you can definitely do low-carb breadcrumbs. We are using the falafel powder. In about a 1/4 cup of falafel, there is 20 grams of carbs. So you divide that by 5, that's 5 each. We probably did, for all of this, we probably used a cup. You would think we probably used a cup.
There's
so
still half of it left.
You're still going to be below 20 grams of carb for the whole meal. Ooh, now, I'm not as, beautifying, like making them beautiful.
That's okay.
With gloves, It's hard. It's harder with gloves.
It is harder with gloves.
At home, we would not be using gloves. This is just therapeutic. It is therapeutic to get your hands in. And high in fat, so healthy fats from our salmon, our mayo, and our olive oil. So beautiful.
Now it does say to refrigerate them before you fry them. Do we want to put them in the fridge for a little bit, or you can go straight to the fryer?
Let's see how we do straight to the fire, just to see how they stay together. We put enough oil in there, or butter. It should be good. Just like your favorite crab cakes, you want it nice, crispy on the outside. Now again, we aren't using gluten, so they sometimes have a harder time staying together as well as we'd like them to. So honestly, like even one of these is perfect for a meal. About 3 to 4 ounces. So 1 is enough for many of us, 2 for some of us. Because these are quite big. Let's see. I'm gonna top these on. Delicious. Okay. Flatten these in. Oh my gosh. Using gloves while cooking.
You're not used to that, are you?
Not used to it at all.
It does change it up.
It does. Okay. Let's see. And I think just squishing these together a little bit more. So maybe while we're doing the first batch, we can
right, I'm getting our pan heated up, and then we'll get them cooked on. Our asparagus is still roasting. So good.
So good. So good. So good.
Look how pretty this asparagus is. It's starting to smell really good, but it's still not quite tender. So we're going to let it roast a few more minutes.
Oh, it's a beautiful color.
It is beautiful.
full color. Okay. And when you're serving,
Definitely.
beautiful.
Go back.
I'll put some asparagus on it.
Yes, ma'am. Here's some.
Wow, think how adorable.
Oh, if you could smell this, it smells so good.
I love this. I love this. I want to add a little more olive oil.
Balsamic.
Oh, good.
This is going to sparkle.
Okay. Oh, wait, this is the balsamic. Add the balsamic to it?
Just
To the
I
to the
think
asparagus.
for the crab cake. Yeah,
the
you
crab
can
cake,
add
the
the
balsamic?
olive oil. You can do it on both, girl.
There we
There
go.
you
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
Hmm. That was quick, right? You guys, it didn't take long because Chef Donna did the prep work for me. Yes. Look at how beautiful.
Voila.
Really pretty. Really, really pretty.
And look how easy that was to
And-
pull together.
And it's a perfect keto green plate. Look, we've also hidden greens and herbs in the we've hidden greens and herbs in the crab cake. I mean the crab cake in the salmon cake. Oops, I'll switch plates with you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let me show you guys. That is a perfect keto green plate. So we have the salmon cake from the book The Hormone Fix, best-selling book, by the way. And asparagus, very alkalinizing, really good for, we know that asparagus is one of the libido-enhancing foods. It's good for sexual health. It's rich in arginine, helps with blood flow. Definitely one of the foods to help with erectile function in men, too. That's a little aside. Cucumbers, a beautiful bed of green, and some citrus. Now, we can also serve some aioli on it. We can add more oil onto it, depending. And it's just a beautiful plate. Look at that. Gorgeous. So hiding some greens. Sometimes you have finicky eaters. So using like this kind of hiding greens in the salmon cake, it's a great thing to do too. In spaghetti sauce, I had someone ask me the other day, like, how do you work with picky eaters? I'm like, I have no idea. No one's picky in my family. But there's a great cookbook called The Sneaky Chef.
Mm-hmm.
And so she just even talked about in making breadcrumbs for like adding greens and herbs into the chicken, fried chicken, or what she was frying, using gluten-free breadcrumbs and doing some herbs and spices and chopped up parsley and other microgreens in there. So you can do that to spaghetti sauce too, meatballs, and so many other things. But
That is.
I love that. Good.
You got it.
Beautiful. Okay. Smells delicious. I'm gonna get out of your way while you're frying that.
One of our guests, Jill, with Golden Mouse Olive Oil, said she was looking forward to coming for her cooking class, but then due to this, she's going to have to come to another one. But the good news is we may be doing more virtual cooking classes in the future.
Yeah, we got a
true.
great turnout.
We really miss all of you and all our guest chefs, and all the things we learned from everybody. We're anxious to get back at it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this
Excited
off.
to
It's
try.
getting smoky, and then I'll cook these off later,
Okay.
and then we can start on the dessert. We'll have time, I think.
Great. All right. So we can get started on the dessert. Man, but really, we actually while we're getting the avocado, Cortland's running to get the avocado. They were a little bit hard, not quite as ripe as we like to have them. And so they're sunbathing right now. We are sunbathing the avocados, hopefully ripen them enough to be amazing and perfect for us right now. So while we are getting those, I'm going to leave this up here, how well you guys can see it. Beautiful. Thank you.
And these you're gonna mix in a blender, correct?
Yeah, you're gonna definitely
Yes, so
want
here's
to
our
blend
blender.
these because they're a little bit softer, but not that much. We tried, y'all. We tried. 1 second. I forgot to attach the mic to this. Oops. There we go. Hope you guys are hearing well on Instagram.
I think the best thing that we've all gotten out of this current situation is how to be flexible and work with what we've got.
That's
Yeah.
the truth.
The nice
For
thing is you can
sure.
always make lots of substitutions in the kitchen, so you make it
Yes.
work even if you don't have the exact perfect ingredients.
Yep. Flexibility. Flexibility is great. Okay. I'll let you
All right. Do you need all of these avocados cut? How many avocados?
I have to look at the recipe to be sure.
Okay.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. And then we're talking about wine pairing. Yeah.
Getting to the fun part now.
Yeah. And so we talk about wine pairing. One of the wines you were talking about was this beautiful Tuscany, right?
Yes. It's
To
the
go with
Pinot
the salmon?
Grigio. So that's a great blend for
little bit
any
drier.
kind of fish. A little dry, but it doesn't overpower the flavor of the fish. It complements it.
Mm-hmm.
Another one we like is the La Cala. This is from Vermentino. This is much lighter than this. So if you really just want a sippable wine, this Vermentino is beautiful. Pinot Grigio is one of our biggest sellers.
I love this one. It's one of my favorites.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's nice. And then some people just prefer a red. So when you have fish, you really don't want to go with the heavy, dark Malbec or Cabernet. But we like to pair it with this Line 39 Pinot Noir. So Pinot Noir is a light red, or even a rosé would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
So keeping it light when you're thinking about fish is typically where you want to go with that.
And you can pick up all of these wines here at Golden Isles Olive Oil, and we're allowed to sell wine by the bottle to go right now with any food. So if you come by and pick up the meals, we have all these bottles of wine available for purchase.
So
I got to put my glasses on.
I know, right? Like, where did I put mine? We're here.
One of my servers gave me this.
On
It was
my
the
head.
best gift I've ever had.
I
Well, you
love
can't
that.
Because now I never lose them. Otherwise, I'm running around. Where are my glasses?
So we can double this. So one ripe avocado. So
So
we'll double
two?
it with two. Yeah. And then again, using it to taste. So
I'm gonna
I'll
see
mix
which
the
is
other
soft.
ingredients while you're doing that. A quarter cup of monk fruit sweetener. So our quarter cup measure. So we're going to use a half cup of monk fruit sweetener.
Tell me more about monk fruit sweetener. I've never heard of it
Monk fruit,
before.
or Lohan, it's called the other name for the fruit. It's low glycemic, 0 grams of sugar, and it does not interfere, does not do what other sweeteners do, which can affect our hunger, increase insulin resistance actually, and make us fatter. So there's a reason we don't want to use artificial sweeteners. No Splenda, definitely no saccharin, no aspartame. Toxic to our body. So we definitely want to avoid that. We want to, typically a little bit goes a long way with sweeteners. So you can do to taste. Monk fruit's not terribly sweet, which is nice. And it doesn't change the flavor of your natural ingredients that you have in there.
So where could you buy monk fruit sweetener?
I
Is
just
it
got
really
this
hard
at
to
Harris
get?
Teeter.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Fabulous.
And
At
I
the
just
local
got some
grocery.
this morning at Winn-Dixie. So
So at the local grocery, you can find it. That's
and it was
amazing.
in the sugar section, the sweetener section.
Wonderful.
So we're going to use a half cup. So okay, half cup of monk fruit sweetener. So we're doubling the recipe. In your, you download the pre-order bonuses for Keto-Green 16, you can download this. You get the digital version, the Keto-Green Feast recipes. We must feast. So hence the chocolate avocado pudding. This is the one that I showed in my Instagram we made for Easter Sunday. And actually Ava Marie made it. So you got to see her making it. All right, so let's see. We're going to blend this and the coconut cream, coconut oil, and vanilla extract. So coconut cream, full fat coconut cream.
I have
So
Milk.
can you explain a little bit more why you like to use coconut in your recipes?
Because dairy free, and you want the healthy fats too. So coconut's rich in fats. It's very, okay, perfect. We can use this. So, and also another great thing too for making the avocado, also the coconut cream, the coconut canned milk, coconut milk in the can, the full fat coconut milk in the can. You can definitely use that. And you're using this is a great substitute, and just shake it up real well, and always want to make sure it's nice and cold. So we are going to use how much? A quarter cup full fat coconut milk or coconut cream. So we're going to do another
Half a cup.
half cup. And also coconut, healthy fat, a medium chain triglyceride oils, essentially, which is good for the brain. It's good for our cell health and cell membrane health as well. So let's see, do a half a cup,
How much coconut oil are you putting in?
a half a cup of the,
This is the
Oh,
coconut.
That's the milk.
a half cup of the coconut milk. So the coconut oil, I need 2 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons.
Okay, how about if
Coconut
we how can I switch it up and in? We'll do 2 tablespoons of blood orange olive oil and 2 coconut.
Perfect. That sounds great.
I just want you to taste
We're gonna
that.
try it, I know. And again, I can't wait to taste this. So send this up.
And this is our blood orange olive oil.
Okay, so we're gonna estimate out 2 tablespoons.
I've got actually got a tablespoon.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
This is one of our most popular and best-selling olive oils in the store to use with desserts. It's a
What,
fun way to
right?
mix up the flavor.
It's
I've
beautiful.
never
It's
tried it.
wonderful for a salad dressing too. Mixing it with one of our flavored balsamics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna do 2 coconuts.
And 2
Okay,
tablespoons
like
of this. Oh, it's okay. Oh, yeah. You want
We don't
to
want to get it in the
coconut. So medium chain triglycerides. You can do these also in your keto tea or keto coffee in the morning. You can put some coconut oil or MCT oil, and that's where typically we get the MCT oil from, and that is from our coconut, that section of coconut, MCT. Mm-hmm. All right. So if you guys are cooking along at home, I love that. So, and this is solid at room temperature. It'll warm up. It's fine. You could melt it, just heat it a little bit, but
and your avocado.
perfect. That. Wait, one more. I like these because they have a sharp edge. Or a little bit extra. Coconut oil there. And thank you.
Okay.
And so let's see, 3 tablespoons raw cacao powder. Oh, you continue using my tablespoon.
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 For you.
Thank you. Is that the teaspoon or the tablespoon? That looks like a
I
teaspoon.
don't know. Were we supposed to be putting?
Tablespoon. It says
It
1
is-
teaspoon. This is
So
I
we
think, with our
still
ice.
need
So we
more,
need some
more oil. And
Perfect. Yep. So 3 teaspoons equals 1 tablespoon. So a little adjustment here with our oil recipe. This is hot. That makes it nice to warm that up. So this would be, we already did 2, so essentially perfect. Okay, that should be good for this. And then we'll do a tablespoon and a little bit of the blood orange and see how that is.
I can't wait for you to try
I
it.
know, it smells really good. A little bit more. There we go. Blueberries. So we're having a little more carbs with adding this on today. But from our local Georgia organic blueberry growers, I picked them up yesterday and so excited to actually top off the pudding with this. So that's what you guys can do. So put any questions you have in, and
We have a couple right here, it
Okay.
looks like. So one of the guests wants to know, where do you find the blood orange olive oil?
At Golden Isles Olive Oil.
So we have that on our website. So you can look at goldenislesoiliveoil.com, and we'll post a link to the site after this. And you can buy it in a small, medium, or large size bottle. And then if you're local, you can come to the store to pick it up, or we'll ship it online. We also had somebody ask earlier about purchasing the book. So
DrAnna.com. Just go to DrAnna.com and you can get the book, and then go back to DrAnna.com to get the book bonuses. But anywhere books are sold, Amazon, Barnes and Noble,
We're
Books A
also
Million.
selling it on our website.
Oh, perfect.
So
And
have
we'll have it
that
here
one.
in the store too. It won't be released till May 5th.
May 5th.
So we have the link listed right now for you to go ahead and pre-purchase it, and then we'll get it to you as soon as the book comes in.
Again, talking about the local bookstores Sorry about the blender noise, y'all. Sorry about that.
ingredients.